Hello everyone. Today I'm going to walk you through the Offline Translator plugin for Unreal Engine 5. This plugin lets you translate text between languages entirely offline. No internet connection required at runtime, no API keys, and no ongoing costs. It uses neural machine translation models running directly on your CPU, and it's fully Blueprint compatible. I'll show you how to install and configure the plugin, download language models, set up the Blueprint nodes, and verify everything works in a packaged shipping build. Let's get started. I've created a blank C++ project here. Let's head to the Plugins tab to confirm the plugin is enabled. As you can see, Offline Translator is enabled and ready to go. Now, let's open the project settings and navigate to Plugins, Offline Translator. This is where you configure everything. In the Language Pair section, you select which languages you want to translate between. The plugin supports English paired with German, French, Spanish, Italian, Russian, and Polish in both directions. Each direction is a separate model, so English to German and German to English are two different downloads. In the Model Management section, you can see where models are stored, by default inside your project's content folder under Offline Translator Models. The model status field tells you whether the model for your currently selected pair has been downloaded or not, and if you plan to ship translation in your game, not just use it during development, make sure to check Package Models with Game, so the models are included in your packaged build. Finally, in the Performance section, you can adjust CPU threads and beam size. I'd recommend leaving these at their defaults unless you have a specific reason to change them. At this point I don't have any models downloaded yet. You can see the model status shows not downloaded. Let's fix that. To download a model, open the console with the backtick key and run the download command. You can copy the exact command from the model status field in the settings panel. It's right there for convenience. Let's download English to German first. And there we go, English to German is ready. Now let's grab the other direction, German to English. Both models are downloaded. If we go back to the settings panel and switch between the two pairs, you can see the model status now shows downloaded for both. We're ready to start using the plugin. I have the level blueprint open here. The first thing we need to do is initialize a translator. This loads the language model into memory and must be called before any translation. Right-click in the graph and search for Get Offline Translator. Drag a pin from the return value and type Initialize Translator. Set the source language to English and target language to German. Initialize Translator is an async node. It fires a callback when the model is ready. Let's create a custom event called onTranslatorReady and connect it to the onReady pin. Inside that event, we branch on the success boolean. If true, we're ready to translate. If false, something went wrong, and you can use the error message pin to find out what. Now let me show you all the functions available. Drag off the Get Offline Translator return value and take a look at what comes up. You'll notice two groups. In the Controls section we have Initialize Translator, which we just set up, is Translator Ready, which returns a boolean you can check at any point to confirm the model is loaded, and Shutdown Translator, which unloads the model from memory. Useful if you want to free up RAM when translation is no longer needed. Then, in the Translation section, we have 4 functions which we'll go through one by one. The first function is Translate Sentence Synchronous. This translates a single sentence and blocks the calling thread until the translation is complete, returning the result immediately. Use this when you need the result right away and you're not concerned about a brief pause, for example during a loading screen. The second function is translate sentence async. This does the same thing, translates a single sentence, but runs on a background thread and fires a callback when done. This is the recommended option for most use cases because it never blocks your game thread. Your game keeps running while the translation happens in the background. The third function is translate paragraph synchronous. This is designed for longer text with multiple sentences. It splits the input at sentence boundaries, translates each sentence independently, and joins the results back together. This produces better quality output than passing a long multi-sentence string as a single unit. Like the sentence version, this blocks until complete. And finally, translate paragraph async, the same paragraph translation but non-blocking. For any multi-sentence text in a live gameplay context, this is what you want. And that covers all 4 translation modes. As a general rule, if you're translating during gameplay, always use the async variants. The sync variants are there for cases where you can afford to wait, like loading screens or editor tooling. Now, let's package this project and verify that everything works in a shipping build. Before we package, there's one important step. Go to your project's config folder and open defaultgame.ini. We need to add one line that tells Unreal to include the translation models as loose files alongside the packaged game, rather than cooking them into the pack archive. Without this, the models won't be found at runtime. Now let's package. Go to Platforms, Windows, Package Project and choose an output folder. Let's open the output folder and navigate to the content directory. You can see the Offline Translator Models folder is right here alongside the pack file. The models are staged correctly. Now let's run the game. The translator initializes, and as you can see, all 4 translation modes work exactly as they did in the editor. If you want to learn more, the full documentation is available at the link in the description. It covers all the blueprint nodes and installation steps. And if you'd like to add Offline Translator to your project, you can find it on the Fab Marketplace, also linked in the description. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below.